October is inventory time, so right now, Statler Toyota is making the best deals of the year on all 1985 model Toyotas. You won't find a better car at a better price with better service anywhere in Hill Valley. That's Statler Toyota in downtown Hill Valley. But hurry, these prices are only good to the end of the month.
The Senate is expected to vote on this today. In other news, officials at the Pacific Nuclear Research Facility have denied the rumor that a case of missing plutonium was in fact stolen from their vault 2 weeks ago. A Libyan terrorist group had claimed responsibility for the alleged theft. However, officials now attribute the discrepancy to a simple clerical error. The FBI, which is still investigating the matter, has no comment. 12 wooden crates filled with cocaine washed ashore near Boca Raton, Florida yesterday. Drug enforcement agents found no evidence of money.
Hey, Doc? Doc? Hello? Anybody home? Einstein, come here, boy. What's going on? Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. That is disgusting. Where the hell is it? Oh. Rock and roll. Yo!
Marty, is that you?
Hey, Doc. Where are you?
Thank God I found you. Listen, can you meet me at Twin Pines Mall tonight at 1:15? I've made a major breakthrough and I'll need your assistance.
Wait a minute. 1:15 in the morning?
Yeah.
Doc, what's going on? Where you been all week?
Working.
Where's Einstein? Is he with you?
Yeah, he's right here.
You know, Doc, you left your equipment on all week.
My equipment. That reminds me, Marty. You better not hook up to the amplifier. There's a slight possibility of overload.
Yeah. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. I'll see you tonight. Don't forget now, 1:15 a.m., Twin Pines Mall.
Right.
Are those white clocks I hear?
Yeah. It's 8 o'clock.
Perfect. My experiment worked. They're all exactly 25 minutes slow.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that it's 8:25?
Precisely.
Damn. I'm late for school.
Make a one man weep, make another man sing. Change your heart to a little white dove. More than a feeling,
Jennifer.
Marty, don't go this way. Strickland's looking for you. If you get caught, it'll be 4 tardies in a row. All right, come on. I think we're safe.
You know, this time it wasn't my fault. The doc said all his clock's 25 minutes slow.
Doc, am I to understand you're still hanging around with Dr. Emmett Brown McFly? Hearty slip for you, Miss Parker. And one for you, McFly. I believe that makes 4 in a row. Now, let me give you a nickel's worth of free advice, young man. This so-called Dr. Brown is dangerous. He's a real nutcase. You hang around with him, you're going to end up in big trouble.
Oh, yes, sir.
You've got a real attitude problem, McFly. You're a slacker. You remind me of your father when he went here. He was a slacker, too.
Can I go now, Mr. Strickland?
I notice your band is on the roster for the dance auditions after school today. Why even bother, McFly? You don't have a chance. You're too much like your old man. No McFly ever amounted to anything in the history of Hill Valley.
Yeah, well, history is gonna change. Okay, this is fine. All right. We're the pinheads.
1, 2, 3.
Hold it, fellas. I'm afraid you're just too darn loud. Next, please. Bring the next group, please.
Re-elect Mayor Goldie Wilson. Progress is his middle name.
Too loud. I can't believe it. I'm never gonna get a chance to play in front of anybody.
Marty, one rejection isn't the end of the world.
Nah, I just don't think I'm cut out for music.
But you're good, Marty. You're really good. And this audition tape of yours is great. You've got to send it into the record company. It's like Doc's
Yeah, I
always
know, I
saying.
know. If you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything.
That's good advice, Marty.
All right, okay, Jennifer. What if I send in the tape and they don't like it? I mean, what if they say I'm no good? What if they say, get out of here, kid? You got no future. I mean, I just don't think I can take that kind of rejection. Jesus, I'm starting to sound like my old man.
Come on, he's not that bad. At least he's letting you borrow the car tomorrow night.
Check out that 4x4. That is hot.
Okay, back her up.
Someday, Jennifer. Someday. Wouldn't it be great? Take that truck up to the lake, throw a couple of sleeping bags in the back, lie out underneath the stars?
Stop it.
What?
Does your mom know about tomorrow night?
Ah, get out of town. My mom thinks I'm going camping with the guys. Well, Jennifer, my mother would freak out if she knew I was going up there with you, and I get the standard lecture about how she never did that kind of stuff when she was a kid. I mean, look, I think the woman was born a nun.
She's just trying to keep you respectable.
Well, she's not doing a very good job.
Terrible.
Save the clock tower! Save the clock tower! Mayor Wilson is sponsoring an initiative to replace that clock. 30 years ago, lightning struck that clock tower, and the clock hasn't run since. We at the Hill Valley Preservation Society think it should be preserved exactly the way it is, as part of our history and heritage.
There you go, lady. There's a quarter.
Thank you. Don't forget to take a flyer.
Right.
Save the clock tower!
Where were we?
Right about here.
How about a ride, mister?
Jennifer. Oh, man, you a sight for sore eyes. Let me look at you.
Marty, you're acting like you haven't seen me in a week.
I haven't.
Are you okay? Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah. Everything's great.
gotta come back with me.
Where?
Back to the future.
Wait a minute, what are you doing, Doc?
I need fuel. Go ahead, quick! Get in the car!
No. Look, Doc, I just got here, okay? Jennifer's here. We're gonna take the new truck for a spin.
Well, bring her along. This concerns her, too.
Wait a minute, Doc. What are you talking about? Now, what happens to us in the future? What, do we become assholes or something?
Oh, no. You and Jennifer both turn out fine. It's your kids, Marty. Something's got to be done about your kids.
Hey, Doc, you better back up. We don't have enough road to get up to 88.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Hey, Marty! Marty, I wanted to show you these new matchbooks for my auto detailing I had printed up.
Like DeLorean?
What the hell is going on here?
Taxi cab. I thought we were flying.
Precisely.
All right, Doc, what's going on, huh? Where are we? When are we?
We're descending toward Hill Valley, California at 4:29 p.m. on Wednesday, October 21st, 2015.
2015? You mean we're in the future?
Future, Marty? What do you mean? How can we be in the future?
Jennifer, I don't know how to tell you this, but you're in a time machine.
And this is the year 2015?
October 21st, 2015.
God, so like you weren't kidding. Marty, we can actually see our future. Doc, now you said we were married, right?
Yeah.
Was it a big wedding? Marty, we're gonna be able to see our wedding.
Wow.
I'm gonna be able to see my wedding dress.
Wow.
God, I wonder where we live. I bet it's a big house with lots of kids and... How many kids?
Doc, what the hell are you doing?
Relax, Marty. It's just a sleep-inducing alpha rhythm generator. She was asking too many questions, and no one should know too much about their future. This way, when she wakes up, she'll think it was all a dream.
Then what did you bring her for?
I had to do something. She saw a time machine. I couldn't just leave her there without information. Don't worry. She's not essential to my plan.
Well, you're the doc, Doc.
Here's our exit. First, you've got to get out and change clothes.
Well, right now, it's pouring rain.
Wait 5 more seconds. Right on the tick. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Too bad the post office isn't as efficient as the weather service. Excuse the disguise, Marty, but I was afraid you wouldn't recognize me. I went to a rejuvenation clinic and got a whole natural overhaul. They took out some wrinkles, did a hair repair, change of blood, added a good 30 to 40 years to my life. They also replaced my spleen and colon. What do you think?
You look great, Doc. The future. Unbelievable. I gotta check this out, Doc.
All in good time, Marty. We're on a tight schedule here.
Tell me about my future. I mean, I know I make it big, but what do I become, like a rich rock star?
Please, Marty, no one should know too much about their own destiny.
Right. I am rich, though, right?
Marty, please, take off your shirt. Put on the jacket and the shoes. We've got a mission to accomplish. Precisely on schedule.
Power laces, all right. This thing doesn't fit.
I'm adjusting. Fit.
Pull out your pants pockets. All kids in the future wear their pants inside out. Put on this cap. Perfect. You're the spitting image of your future son.
What?
Help me move Jennifer over here.
So what's the deal?
Grab her feet.
Okay, now what?
In exactly 2 minutes, you go around the corner into the Cafe 80s.
Oh, Cafe 80s.
It's one of those nostalgia places, but not done very well. Go in and order a Pepsi. Here's a 50. Then wait for a guy named Griff.
Right, Griff.
Right. Griff's gonna ask you about tonight. Are you in or out? Tell him you are out. Whatever he says, whatever happens, say no, you're not interested.
Okay.
Then leave, come back here and wait for me. Don't talk to anyone. Don't touch anything. Don't do anything. Don't interact with anyone. And try not to look at anything.
I don't get it. I thought you said this had something to do with my kids.
Look what happens to your son.
My son? God, he looks just like me. Within 2 hours of his arrest, Martin McFly Jr. was tried, convicted, and sentenced to 15 years in the state penitentiary? Within 2 hours?
The justice system works swiftly in the future now that they've abolished all lawyers.
Oh, this is heavy.
Oh, it gets worse. Next week, a daughter attempts to break him out of jail, and she gets sent up for 20 years.
My daughter? Wait a minute, I have a daughter?
You see, this one event starts a chain reaction that completely destroys your entire family.
Hey, Doc, this date. This is tomorrow's newspaper.
Precisely. I already went further ahead into time to see what else happens. I backtracked everything to this one event. That's why we're here today, to prevent this incident from ever happening. Damn, I'm late.
Wait a minute, where are you going now?
To intercept the real Marty Jr. You're taking his place around the corner at the Cafe 80s. Guy named Griff, just say no.
Hey, kids, what time is it?
Great Scott. Howdy, duty time. Date, Sunday, November 13th, 1955, 7:01 a.m. Last night's time travel experiment was apparently a complete success. Lightning struck the clock tower precisely 10:04 p.m., sending the necessary 1.21 gigawatts into the time vehicle, which vanished in a brilliant flash of light, leaving a pair of fire trails behind. I therefore assume that Marty and the time vehicle were transported forward through time into the year 1985. After that, I can't recall what happened. In fact, I don't even remember how I got home. Perhaps the gigawatt discharge, coupled with the temporal displacement field generated by the time vehicle, caused a disruption of my own brainwaves, resulting in a condition of momentary amnesia. Indeed, I now recall that moments after the time vehicle disappeared into the future, I saw a vision of Marty say he had come back from the future.
Hey, Doc.
Undoubtedly, this was some sort of a digital image.
Doc, calm down, okay? Just calm down. It's me, it's Marty.
No, it can't be you. I sent you back to the future.
Hey, Doc, that's right, but I came back again. I came back from the future. Don't you remember last night? You fainted. I brought you home.
This can't be happening. You can't be here. It doesn't make sense for you to be here. I refuse to believe that you are here.
Doc, I am here, and it does make sense. Look, I came back to 1955 again with you, the you from 1985, because we had to get a book from Biff. So once I got the books back, that is the you from 1985, we're in the DeLorean, and it got struck by lightning, and you got sent back to 1885.
1885! It's a very interesting story, future boy. But there's just one little thing that doesn't make sense. If the me of the future is now in the past, how could you possibly know about it?
You sent me a letter.
Dear Marty, if my calculations are correct, you will receive this letter immediately after you saw the DeLorean struck by lightning. First, let me assure you that I am alive and well. I've been living happily these past 8 months in the year 1885. The lightning bolt that hit the DeLorean caused a gigawatt overload, which scrambled the time circuits, activated the flux capacitor, and sent me back to 1885. The overload shorted out the time circuits and destroyed the flying circuits. Unfortunately, the car will never fly again. It actually flew.
Yeah, we had a hover conversion done in the early 21st century.
Incredible. I set myself up as a blacksmith, as a front while I attempted to repair the damage to the time circuits. Unfortunately, this proved impossible because suitable replacement parts will not be invented until 1947. However, I've gotten quite adept at shoeing horses and fixing wagons. 1885. Amazing. I actually end up as a blacksmith in the Old West.
Pretty heavy, huh?
I have buried the DeLorean in the abandoned Delgado mine adjacent to the old Boot Hill Cemetery as shown on the enclosed map. Hopefully, it should remain undisturbed and preserved until you uncover it in 1955. Inside, you will find repair instructions. My 1955 counterpart, that's me, should have no problem repairing it so that you can drive it back to the future. Once you have returned to 1985, destroy the time machine. Destroy it?
Yeah, well, it's a long story, Doc.
Do not. I repeat, do not attempt to come back here to get me. I am perfectly happy living in the fresh air and wide open spaces. And I fear that unnecessary time travel only risks further disruption of the space-time continuum. And please take care of Einstein for me. Einstein.
He's your dog, Doc. Einstein. It's what you call your dog in 1985.
I know you will give him a good home. Remember to walk him twice a day and that he only likes canned dog food. These are my wishes. Please respect them and follow them. And so, Marty, I now say farewell and wish you Godspeed. You've been a good, kind, and loyal friend to me. And you made a real difference in my life. I will always treasure our relationship and think on you with fond memories, warm feelings, and a special place in my heart. Your friend in time, Doc, Emmett L. Brown, September 1st, 1885. I never knew I could write anything so touching.
No, Doc, it's beautiful.
Oh, it's all right, Copernicus. Everything's gonna be fine.
I'm sorry, Doc. It's all my fault you're stuck back there. I never should have let Biff get to me.
Well, there are plenty worse places to be than the Old West. I could have ended up in the Dark Ages. They probably would have burned me at the stake as a heretic or something. Let's look at the map. All right, according to this, the time vehicle sealed off in a side tunnel. We may have to blast.
Whoa. I think you woke up the dead with that blast.
Take this camera. I want to document everything. This reminds me of the time I I attempted to reach the center of the Earth, I've been reading my favorite author, Jules Verne. I spent weeks preparing that expedition. I didn't even get this far. Of course, I was only 12 at the time. You know, it was the writings of Jules Verne that had a profound effect on my life. It was when I was 11 that I first read 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. And then I realized that I must devote my life to science.
Doc, check it out. Look at this.
My initials! Just like in Journey to the Center of the Earth. That means the time machine must be right through this wall. Buried here for 70 years, 2 months, and 13 days. Astounding.
As you can see, the lightning bolt shorted out the time circuit control microchip. The attached schematic diagram will allow you to build a replacement unit with 1955 components, thus restoring the time machine to perfect working order.
Unbelievable that this little piece of junk could be such a big problem. No wonder this circuit failed. It says made in Japan.
What do you mean, Doc? All the best stuff is made in Japan.
Unbelievable.
You know, when I was a kid, I always wanted to be a cowboy. And now, knowing I'm going to spend my future in the past, sounds like a wonderful way to spend my retirement years. Just occurred to me, Marty, since I end up in 1885, perhaps I'm now in the history books. I wonder, could I go to the library and look myself up in the old newspaper archives?
I don't know, Doc. You're the one that's always saying, you know, it's not good to know too much about your own destiny.
You're right, Marty. I know too much already. Better that I not attempt to uncover the circumstances of my own future. Copernicus! Come on, boy!
I'll get him, Doc. Copernicus! Copernicus, come on, let's go home, boy. What's wrong? What's wrong, Copernicus? Come on. Come on, let's go home. Come on. Doc! Doc! Come here! Quick!
What's wrong, Marty? You look like you've seen a ghost.
You're not far off, Doc.
Great Scott.
Check this out. Died September 7th, 1885. That's 1 week after you wrote the letter. Erected in eternal memory by his beloved Clara. Who the hell is Clara?
Marty, please don't stand there.
Oh, right. Sorry. I gotta get another picture.
Shot in the back by Buford Tannen over a matter of $80. What kind of a future do you call that?